car. I didn't reply. Later, Helen told me Sam was turning the office against her, and Tom was trying to get her transferred. It sounded messy, so I reached out to Sam to talk. We met at a pub. She said she wanted to end things peacefully, and swore she hadn't cheated before our breakup, but admitted she and Tom were now together. She said they realized they made a better couple. That was the moment I walked out. I blocked her and started preparing for divorce. Months later, I learned she was pregnant. She claimed it was mine, which seemed impossible unless she'd gone through with our final IVF embryo without my consent. I panicked, thinking she'd forged my permission or tricked the clinic, but it turned out I'd signed the papers months earlier and forgotten. The transfer was still valid. She'd done the procedure legally. By then, she and Tom had split up. When I found out she was pregnant, I got lawyers involved and both of us got a settlement from the IVF clinic. Even after everything, I started visiting her again for baby scans. She told me she'd been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. She said the pregnancy was her last chance to be a mom. She wanted us to raise the baby together. I didn't want to be with her romantically, but I didn't want to miss my son's life either. We agreed to buy a house in my hometown and live there platonically. She moved in right before therapy started, and it was awkward at first, but we began talking again. Therapy brought out everything: the miscarriages, her depression, my emotional distance, and all the things we'd both done wrong. I realized how much I'd pulled away when she needed me most. Slowly, we found some peace. She admitted that Tom wasn't really the problem. It was how broken we'd both been. I canceled the divorce, and when our son was born 2 weeks early in December, I held him and knew I wanted to make things right. For a while, life felt calm again, but months later, her bipolar disorder flared up badly. After Christmas, she developed severe postpartum depression and decided to stay with her mom for a week. She never came back. She stopped answering my messages. I've been taking care of our son alone for months now. She doesn't even ask about him. I've been offered a year-long job in Sweden, and I want to take it, just to get away and start over with my boy. I've got his passport and birth certificate, but I'm scared she'll show up and make trouble if she finds out we left. I don't want to keep him from her if she ever wants to be involved again, but right now, she's gone, and I can't stay frozen here waiting.